Hey there, YouTube. How y'all doing out there today? I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me. Hope you're all doing well. Well, our streak of good weather seems to be over here. Looks like we're going to have some gray, dreary days again, but oh well, weekend's here, isn't it? Anyhow, today I want to talk about the most important component of a raw food diet, and this is like the missing link for most people. Guys, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate if you go down and hit that subscribe button now. Then be sure you click on the little bell and check send notifications so you'll stay subscribed to the channel. The most important component on this lifestyle. Listen, there's videos all over Instagram. There's people that talk about it all day, every day on social media. Everybody's arguing the perfect raw food diet, and actually just nutrition and what we're putting into our body in general. And that's one of the biggest arguments, discussions out on the internet, because everybody is so dogmatic about their version. But the one thing that most people are not, no matter what or how they're doing this lifestyle, is consistent. It's all about consistency. It's not about finding the perfect version of this raw food diet, because nobody, if you pay attention a little bit, go look at YouTube creators, go look at people on social media, all your raw vegans everywhere. Nobody is doing it exactly the same. But the funny thing is everybody, it's like little religions. Everybody thinks that their one little path is the one way. Even within the, like there's little groups, you just keep getting smaller and smaller. There's vegan. Then there's raw vegan within there, but then there's even little splinter groups within the raw vegan, and all those little splinter groups think they have found the one true path. And I haven't found any one true path on any of them. It's basically about consistency. It's basically about doing the same things over and over and over, day after day. But the reason most people aren't getting the results they want to is yo-yo. They're just yo-yoing back and forth. And that's why they go back and forth between doing extreme stuff, gimmicky stuff. They're all in, they're all excited, they're going to do something, when basically all you need to do is eat whole plant-based foods. That's the biggest part of it. If you'd eat whole plant-based foods, if you ditch the processed, if you ditch the chemicals, even the raw part of it. I believe in the raw, but I mean, sometimes I even think people get a little too dogmatic and preachery about the raw stuff. But yeah, there's no perfect version about this. And that's why I'm going to try to say this in a way where people will actually understand it. That's why I'm not a big fan when people are asking about the cleanses and the feast and the fast and juice fast and all that kind of stuff. I'm just kind of like, eh. I mean, I think people want me to send off some ringing endorsement on it. And hey, let me tell you something. Let's just split the difference. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you this point right here. If you feel that's necessary, people like to use that word, a solid food vacation. Okay, you're new to this lifestyle, do it. It's not going to hurt you. If you want to start off doing this lifestyle by doing a 20-day juice fast, a 3-week juice fast, some sort of an island or whatever, if that mentally, gives you something and makes you feel like, you're getting that jump start and cleansing your body before you get started, go for it. But know this, our body is always cleansing. But the point being here, let's don't argue about that. There probably is some good benefit to that. But when that juice fast is over, when that cleanse is done, you're going to have to learn how to eat it sometime, Bubba. And that's why you keep seeing, that's why I don't put a whole lot of stock in these feast, fast, and cleanses, because people have to keep going back to them. I mean, theoretically, if you do you do your solid food vacation for 20 days, 40 days, whatever that raw food Bible is telling you. Okay, boom, now that's done. Now you start eating. So theoretically, if you've done that and you learn how to eat the right way, Why do you need to do another juice feast? Why are you doing a juice feast in the second year of doing this lifestyle, in the third year, in the fourth year? Why are you always doing this cleanse, this and that and the other? Because you're going back to eating garbage. You eat the processed stuff. You eat things you know that don't serve you well, and then it's just always, well, I can fix it. I can fix it with my next cleanse. I can fix it by adding this powder or whatever to it. And when I say that, people will scrutinize that. I'm not totally against powders or any sort of things that we add in there. You guys know I add Daily Green Boost, which is pretty much natural powders. But what I'm saying is the powders, none of that kind of stuff is actually going to get you there. There's little supplements and stuff, but you have to eat food. That's why I'm always like I think if I like people that are into sports will maybe appreciate this one a little bit more. Like I like sports coaches that focus on fundamentals of the game, and that's what I like to focus on, the fundamentals of the game. That's all I'm really doing. I'm not some super knowledgeable person, because I'm probably the worst of all the raw vegans out there on being able to, if you come to me with one of these, oh, can you explain one of these deep things to me? I'm like, nah, I really can't. Yeah, I can refer you to a book, but basically all I'm doing is putting a lot of nutrition in my body every day. I don't care about splitting hairs. I don't care about sitting around on the internet all day, every day going, wait a minute, should we be eating this many of these? And should we actually eat this? And can this be eaten right? It's such geeky shit. Pardon my language, but I'm just not into geek stuff. And it's just like, I just put a lot of nutrition into my body every day. Do I get everything I need all the time? Probably not, but I would say nobody probably does. There is no perfect version of this lifestyle. So, I just try to do the best I can, and that for me, like I say, that's just putting the good things that I think I need for my body in my body every day. The fruits, the greens, the sprouts, supplementing a little bit, like in that last video, you see me use a little blackstrap molasses for my calcium here. You see me use a little bit of this to supplement for this there. And, we just try to do the best we do. But it's about eating food. It's always going to be about eating food, and it's going to be about doing the same things day after day after day after day. I watch people fall by the wayside all the time, and I watch a lot of your heroes in the raw vegan world. I've watched a lot of them fall over the past 8.5, 9 years that I've been doing this. I've seen a lot of them I don't hear from for a while. I go look them up. They've blown up, gained 50, 60 pounds. And a lot of times, and this is just my little theory here, especially when people are prominent on social media or do YouTube videos, that gimmicky stuff is good content. When you say, hey, well, everybody out there to join me for a 30-day blah, 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 Juice Island cleanse fast. That sounds fun. That sounds sexy. And it just resonates with a lot of people. Boring. The tortoise versus the hare. You had the hare that was really fast, but the tortoise just plodded away. Step after step after step after step, and he beat that old hare. And that's all I really do. It's just about eating every day. One day turns into a week. Before you know it, you've been eating good food, putting good things into your body for a week. Week turns into a month. Before you know it, you're a year into your lifestyle. Before you know that, you're like, damn, I've been doing this for 5 years now. Have I been doing it perfect? No, I haven't been doing it perfect. I'm sure there's things I miss out on, but I've learned along the way. I feel a little bit better each year. I feel a little bit more solid each the year. And I just keep listening to my body and keep putting good stuff in my body. But that's what it's about. It's about that consistency. It's not about what you can do for a week. It's not about what you can do for 15 minutes. It's not about even what you can do for 1 year. This is a lifestyle. It's about what you can do and how you can live for the rest of your life. And hey, I'm just going to kind of keep this one a little bit shorter today, but it's just like, it's never going to work. It's probably helping you a little bit if you want to do this thing, if you want to go from eating garbage to doing feast, juice fasting cleanses, and it'll help you a little bit. It's probably better than not doing a cleanse or a juice feast at all, but it's not the way to true health, sustained health, long-term health. But anyhow, just try to be consistency and do the same thing day after day after day after day. Anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again probably the beginning of the week. Peace.